Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back to the Brats and Beers Podcast, everybody. Woo-hoo! What is going on? We had to do an emergency podcast today. Because free agency, the trade market, the NFL has been absolutely wild this past week ever since Monday. I know we prefaced it in our last episode, but we have to do an episode today to talk about new faces, new places, all the crazy shit that's been going on, why the Cowboys don't have a running back still. We'll hit all of the good points here. Honestly, let's just get into it, right, guys? You guys good? Drew's in the car.
Some Cowboys just signed. Nobody. No, false alarm. False alarm.
What the hell is going on with the Cowboys, Anthony?
Look, we were tied to every running back available. Derrick Henry, fucking Joe Mixon, A.J. Dillon, you name any running back we were associated with, and we signed absolutely none of them. Come to find out, they didn't even call for Derrick Henry. The guy literally lives in Dallas in the offseason, came out and said, look, I live in Dallas. I thought it'd be a great fit. And they ghosted him. They fucking didn't do shit. They gave him blue balls. Like, they gave me blue balls.
Honestly, Henry ended up in an incredible position. Like, I think he's going to have a pretty damn good year. But yeah, I can't believe that the Cowboys haven't tried to make a move for anybody. Like, there's nobody left anymore. And it's a shitty draft for running backs. I don't know who the fuck, if Dowdle is just their guy or what.
Dowdle's not even on the team. He's a free agent.
Is he too?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So we got Deuce Vaughn, all 5'3" of them.
Oh my Lord.
Giving him an itch.
Dude.
You know what pisses me off, to be honest with you guys, is, every year it's, we're just a piece away. We're just a piece away. And, going into this offseason, Jerry Jones committed to the team, and it says, we're going all in, and he does that.
I just need to hear a statement or something. Like, there needs to be like a rumor or some report that comes out as to what's going on.
Here's the statement. All in, comma, my ass.
Yeah. All in his ass. Oh, that's great.
Hey, but you got Eric Kendricks. He's a running back.
Look, I love EK. I'm a UCLA guy. I love him. Dude's a baller. He was, second on the team in tackles last year with the Chargers. Dude, probably that older vet filling in for Van Der Esch, but no.
He's not the fucking answer.
There's a reason. Yeah. And it's weird that he's going back to Zimmer. I'll just say that because I think he was upset with some of the racism in Minnesota. So it's weird that they're together again. But good for him. We've leaped a wall.
or maybe that was one of the only offers he was getting. I don't know.
Okay, with Kendricks, legal tampering comes out. They said he's signing with the Niners. All of a sudden, change of heart, signing with the Cowboys.
Yeah, that was strange. Did it ever come out what happened? Like, I thought he legitimately signed with the Niners. Like, that's what came out. And then next day, nope.
Well, you got to remember. So, free agency or legal tampering started Monday.
Monday, yeah.
So that's when you're able to talk and agree verbally, but it's not official till I think it's Wednesday, where you're able to actually sign. So in those 48 hours, sense. I mean, you can play Ring Around the Rosie, Skip to My Lou, whatever you call it, and change your mind 50 times, like Michael Jackson's skin color. But still,
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, it's crazy to leverage or use a potential signing or something like that, maybe to get more money, but I mean, props to him if it worked. Yeah, wild. But since we're on running backs,
wait, hold on. We spent way too much time on the Cowboys who've done absolutely nothing. Drew, I want to go straight to the Vikings.
Let's do it.
How you feeling?
It's been a whirlwind, man. I feel like this whole free agency, is this not the craziest free agency that's been in I disconnected. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Kirko died a couple months ago, as we know, and now he's really, really dead. I love that video that Sean sent, by the way, of him in Atlanta. But Aaron Jones, I'm kind of jacked about that, actually, especially for what we're paying him. I'm confused by that situation with the Packers. And we're going for a quarterback, clearly.
Yeah.
Right now.
I know you guys made a draft trade today to bump, or you got another pick at like 23, I want to say. I think to Houston, you guys flipped.
Yeah.
And then.
So the idea is 11 and 23 for a top 5, probably. That's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, I was going to say, I heard you guys are trying to get like top 3 if possible, because I know there's a lot of rumors about trying to get Drake May, but that means you got to go top 3. So, well, probably top 5 at least, but, yeah.
We're actually going to throw a curveball too. It's not even going to be a quarterback. It's going to be,
take O-line.
James.
Brian James. Yeah, I mean, I've come to the conclusion that Minnesota is, it's either considered as Drew said, the hospice for Packers players, where they go to die, or it's, the fact that the Packers front office just pisses off their players so much in negotiations that they just go to their rival, like just to spite them. So I don't know what it is. Still trying to figure it out, but whatever we've been doing causes a lot of our players to go over to Minnesota, but most of them aren't very successful. So
if Brett Favre won a Super Bowl with the Vikings, what would that do to his legacy and Packer fans?
Well, seeing as how it was like over 10 years ago and it didn't happen, I don't give a shit. It would really fuck us up, but I did watch, I watched Aaron Jones's press conference and, he didn't seem thrilled. He also tried to say that he doesn't know anybody on the Packers current roster and he's just focused on the Vikings. And I was like, motherfucker, you just played with these people for how long and you're saying you don't know anybody on their roster? Just funny. I know that's his way of just avoiding Packers questions. But I don't know. He just didn't seem thrilled.
Oh man, I'm concerned. He really doesn't know anybody. He doesn't know anyone.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I wish him the best. He's a good dude. I don't like hate him because I do think that the Packers front office fucked that up. Every single year he was there, they were asking him to take a pay cut. He has the past couple seasons. They asked him to take another pay cut. The fact that we couldn't sign him for $7 million for a year is mind-blowing. But on the flip side, very excited about Josh Jacobs. He's a younger back. Obviously a stud, just like Aaron Jones. Jones has been dealing with injuries and shit. So, I mean, Jacobs seems super excited to be there. I'm excited to see him in green and gold. It should be interesting. So, yeah. Should be fun.
Hey, I missed that real quick. I was talking to myself.
No.
Do you think Jacobs is that much better than Jones? Oh,
I think he's younger. He's younger, and I think they're around the same caliber. But I do think Jones is kind of on the decline right now. So I think it's smart for the future, for this year and the future. That's where I'm at. I don't know.
Yep. Lastly, with the Vikings, we got we gave for free agency. Hunter went to Houston. We basically got their D end for a pretty good price to Grenard is his name, and that we also got Van Ginkel from the Dolphins, who I'm like really jacked about, and I forgot he was an Iowa Hawkeye. So even better for me.
That dude flies around. I would take his over on his tackle props on Prize Picks all the time because that dude just flies around, takes people's heads off. So that's a good pickup. I still don't think you guys are shit, but it's all right. The Bears will probably finish better than you this year. I don't know.
You want to talk about the Bears?
Let's talk about the Bears trying to make some waves right now. So traded for Keenan Allen yesterday. They got DJ Moore. They have DeAndre Swift, and then as of right now, Justin Fields. And still don't know what's going on with that situation, if they are going to be drafting Caleb Williams or a quarterback or what the fuck's happening. But they could be crazy if they stick with Justin Fields. and draft like Marvin Harrison or some shit, have a 3-headed monster wide receiver. But I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on the Bears? Are they going to be real? Are they contenders? Or are they the Bears?
The Bears are the Bears. I think the more time they've waited to try and get rid of Justin Fields, the market is going down. Like, I mean, realistically, they had opportunities to, offload them and get some either more draft picks or, just have a clearer idea. But you waited so long, that market is kind of drying out. I mean, you have Atlanta, you have Minnesota, you have these teams that probably would have gave something up for Justin Fields. I think the smart thing to do is keep him. You know what you got with him.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with the headache of Caleb Williams and LeVar Ball. I mean, his dad or whatever. It's I don't know.
I agree. I think at this point you keep Justin Fields, and then get another piece in the draft. Like, I don't know if you trade down and take somebody else. I mean, come up with a deal with the Vikings if you want. I know it's a division rival. I don't know if you necessarily want to do that, but there's teams willing to move, and yeah, to your point, they waited very long. Maybe they were asking too much. I don't know, but.
And how are you if you're Justin Fields and you're like, they finally get an offense surrounded and they're like, yep, we're not going to have you around. It's Caleb's weapons now.
Well, the thing is too, though, if they have Justin Fields, I mean, he had a pretty decent season with DJ Moore. Does he become that better of a quarterback with another weapon of Keenan Allen? Does that take him to the next level, just having another solid weapon like that?
I think it gives them options. You're not just looking at that first look. You have, 2-3 looks now. Also with a little bit better of a running game. I mean, it opens up the playbook. I mean,
yeah. I do think the Bears will be the Bears and they'll fuck it up. So, we'll see. Drew?
That's probably true, but
Uh-oh.
I would say they went for Taylor because I think. What do you think? I think Keenan Allen had a great year. He's definitely in his decline, but it's going to be crazy. And if they do get Marvin Harrison and keep Justin Fields, like you said, wow.
Yeah. I was going to say, I thought I heard Justin Fields in the background there for a second. Maybe that was Caleb Williams, actually. That's more like it. No, I mean, the Bears they're doing pretty good. Let's go through some. I know we were talking running backs. I'm just going to list off some of the top ones that have gone to new places. So I know we talked Josh Jacobs in Green Bay, Saquon Barkley in Philadelphia. We can come back to them in a second. Swift, Chicago, Pollard in Tennessee, Devin Singletary, he's a Giant, Henry in Baltimore, Antonio Gibson in New England, Eckler with Washington, Aaron Jones, Minnesota, Zach Moss, Cincinnati, and Mixon was released. Gus Edwards is a Charger. AJ Dillon, the stud, is staying in Green Bay. Ones that are left, though, I mean, the Cowboys could really go after one of these guys, Cordero Patterson, Alexander Madison, Zeke, bring Zeke back. Why not? There's nobody left. J.K. Dobbins, if you want to fight his knee injuries. Damian Harris. I don't know, man. But any of those stand out, like, to somebody like, Saquon Barkley. How do you think that dynamic's going to be with tush push, Saquon Barkley, that whole thing? Is he going to be a stud?
Who's getting the red zone touches? Who's getting the ball, on the 1, on the 2? Are they going to tush push it, or are you going to pound it in with Saquon?
I think it's going to say a lot to how, if Jason Kelsey was really that important to the team. Because if they try some tush pushes and they're not getting it in, then yeah, I mean, at least you got Saquon to go to if it fails early in the season. But you would think they'll get some. I don't know who they have right now at center, who's his backup, but I'm sure some big fat white guy. So hopefully he can get a push off.
It was like the right guard from last year or something.
Oh,
That's who's moving to center.
Okay.
I can't think of the name.
It makes him dangerous, though. I mean, obviously they already are dangerous, but just that much more dangerous. Saquon is a stud still. Tony Pollard in Tennessee. I don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully he's
a Tennessee boy. I mean, he went to Memphis. His dad has a barbecue shop in Memphis. So, he's going home.
Yeah. We'll see. I hope it works out. They just paid, we'll get the wide receivers in a second here, but they just paid Calvin Ridley a boatload of fucking money. So at least they're trying to get some pieces, to surround Levis or Mr. Mason Rudolph, whoever ends up behind center.
Sean, who was the backup running back last year?
For Titans?
Yeah.
Tajay Spears?
Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's going to do well with Pollard, and I think he's a good enough safety net that if Pollard does go down with injury, I think Tajay Spears can step in. He's a good pass-catching back, though, so that's why I kind of think, like, Pollard, main guy, he's a third down back, kind of that same role. I don't know if he can take over a team, but I do like him. Anything else running backs you guys want to talk about? Eckler, is he still relevant? Washington?
I like what the Commanders are doing. They're spending money.
Yeah.
They're spending money. They're going to draft a quarterback.
Well, they just traded away Sam Howell, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, the NFC East is making improvements unless you're the Cowboys or the Giants.
Yeah.
Eagles got better. Commanders are getting better.
Yeah, Giants going from Barkley to Devin Singletary is it's a little rough. It's not ideal.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Sean, since we're going to transition to wide receivers.
Yeah.
The Calvin Ridley deal.
Yep.
Why did they wait a year and not give A.J. Brown something similar to that?
Trust me. So my only thoughts on this, trust me, I've been thinking about it because it pisses me off. My only thought is that Vrabel had more of a say than maybe he should have, or maybe it was just personnel at that time. And maybe they're like, oh shit, Henry's gone. Like, we need to do something. But my first thought is maybe it was coaching staff, maybe it was mindset there. And Vrabel was like, hey, I really see this in fucking, Treylon Burks. I see the same guy in A.J. Brown, obviously way off. So I hope that it wasn't Vrabel or that coaching staff who kind of set them behind. But that's the only thing that makes sense to me is that they're like, oh shit, we're losing King Henry. We obviously fumbled fucking that one. So let's go after Ridley and throw the fucking bag at him. But hindsight, they give that money to A.J. Brown and they're a hell of a lot in a hell of a lot better place than they are right now. So yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I've thought about it. I lose sleep over it. Every day I see my Treylon Burks jersey on my wall. I want to rip it off and throw it away. But yeah, Ridley to the Titans, outbid Jacksonville, outbid the Patriots. Shit ton of money for 4 years with him. Darnell Mooney went to the Falcons along with Kirk Cousins. So he's another weapon there. In Atlanta, Gabriel Davis is a Jaguar. Curtis Samuel, Buffalo. Marquise Brown just went to the Chiefs. That just happened. Devontae Parker is in Philly. Let's see who else. I think that was most of the main ones. I know Mike Williams is still out there. OBJ, Allen Robinson, Gallup got released today too. So they cut him. They're saving $9-10 million, I think it was, but still there's another weapon gone. Tyler Boyd's out there. MVS, if you guys are looking for somebody to replace Gallup. Yeah. Thoughts on any of the receivers there? I know it's not a ton of big names, but.
Can we say, now, Drew, you know who's a free agent next year? How much is it going to cost to keep Justin Jefferson in a Vikings jersey?
Does it depend on this year?
No. If you were smart, if you were the Vikings, I think you set the bar now.
Yeah. You try to get that extension.
We already screwed that up, guys. We should have signed him last year. We decided to wait. That was very dumb in hindsight now. I've seen some packages like T. Higgins. So trying to get LSU back together in Cincinnati. Anyway, you pay the guy. It's already too deep. And if we get a good rookie quarterback, it changes the whole scheme. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's hard to let a guy like that walk.
Yeah. And also, we have Sam Darnold now, you guys. So I will say I'm going to be a Vikings fan here for one sec. Apologetics. Sam Darnold was at the Jets. They were terrible. He went to North Carolina. They're terrible. So all I'm saying is let's give the guy a chance. He's never been given a chance. He has the best arm in the league. He was drafted number 3 overall in 2018. I mean,
that means nothing.
I watched his first throw with an interception. Anyway,
I love all the memes of people like running like really fast, like Forrest Gump and just all these other random ones, and it was all Justin Jefferson when he gets to the huddle and sees Sam Darnold calling the play, just running away. That's hilarious. That is too funny. Yeah, I mean they gotta fucking pay him. Keep Justin as a Viking. That'll be big.
And then to add to it real quick, the Kirk thing is really confusing to me. I'm surprised how many teams wanted Kirk. Like, we're talking about Kirk Cousins here, man. I've had to try to convince people that he's good. If you have to try to convince people that the person's good, he's probably not that good. But apparently he's like a great he's like a coach's dream is what I've heard, where he just does exactly what he's told. So
yeah. The only thing I'll say with that is he was probably so sought after is because the quarterback free agents weren't anything special. So it's either you're drafting one or you're literally going to get Kirk. Otherwise it's Gardner Minshew. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Kirk is really good about the timing.
Yeah. He's the main fucking guy out there. I mean, there's Tannehill, Garoppolo. I mean, none of these guys are exciting. So yeah, his timing was literally perfect.
And the same thing for when the Vikings got him. There was nobody else.
Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy. Back on last thing on wide receivers, it is a very wide receiver heavy draft this year. So while that free agency market isn't the greatest, there's going to be a ton of opportunity to grab somebody. So draft should make things even more interesting. Tight end, anybody? Let's see. Didn't you guys? Who got? Gesicki went to the Bengals. Irv Smith, that's who I was thinking of. He went to the Chiefs. Gerald Everett is a Bear as well. I forgot about him when we were talking about them before. Noah Fant is back in Seattle. Colby Parkinson, a Ram. Just a bunch of guys that nobody really cares about.
Real quick, I know we're doing free agencies.
Yeah.
But you know who's going to be missed next year? Aaron Donald.
Oof. Rest in
what
peace.
What a career.
Rest in peace.
I have a feeling he's done because of allegations, probably.
You think? Wait. He was on the way out, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, after
years,
they won the Super Bowl, the last 2 years, they were kind of he took his time to come back, but, I mean, what more can he do?
Drew, do you know something? Did he touch you somewhere? What happened? Tell us more.
Started all when I was born, 1991, March. Say less.
Say less.
Did he tie you down and make you watch?
Oh, I would love to talk about that sometime, by the way. How fast that went away real quick. Good job, Mr. PR.
Yeah. Yeah, good work, Anthony.
Now he's running for president.
Is he? Is that what he's saying?
And Katy Perry's the devil. But you know,
Dude, I thought he was being quiet. Apparently not.
No, he's having management post for him. If you've seen the video, it's him tweeting it and just someone else sitting post. It kind of reminded me of Kirk Cousins signing with the Falcons and him posting the news himself on the Falcons Twitter page. And by him, if you guys don't know who we're talking about, Ryan fucking Garcia.
That is the man. Since we talked a lot about, I'll change the subject for you, Anthony. Since we changed, I don't want you to get too heated. We talked about free agents. Let's talk about some trades that have happened. Kenny Pickett to the Eagles. I'm assuming that's just them I mean, I know Mariota was there as the backup to Hurts. I'm guessing they just want a guy who is reliable if somebody goes down, like somewhat reliable, can throw the football. Do you think that, obviously it doesn't matter, he's not taking Hurts' job, but does that get you guys excited at all?
Look, unless you're degenerate,
trash.
betting on a third preseason game, makes no difference.
Yeah, it's pretty irrelevant. I'm trying to think what other trades have happened. I feel like there's been a lot of shit going on. I'm just trying to pull up a good thing here. Do you guys have any that stand out?
I mean, the big one for me, I thought Keenan Allen to Chicago was, an interesting one. Obviously, Chargers kind of revamping their offense. Mike Williams gone, Keenan gone, Eckler gone. I mean, Herbert looks like Will Smith on the last episode when the living room's clean and there's no one there.
He really, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that team. That's crazy. That's a dumpster fire right there. A team that went from always possibly being a contender to good fucking luck with whatever's happening. A couple I pulled up here.
Contract is like 5 years.
Yeah. Sucks for him. Cardinals got Desmond Ridder. Falcons, Rondale Moore. Mac Jones is a Jaguar. Mixon's a Texan. Jerry Jeudy's a Brown. Deontay Johnson is a Panther.
Talking with my football knowledge guy, and the Mac Jones thing is actually really smart. Just look how often Trevor Lawrence goes down.
Yeah, he got hurt last year, but how excited are you when Trevor Lawrence goes down and you're like, yes, Mac Jones is in. We still got this.
He was in the Pro Bowl as a rookie.
Oh, how fast that went downhill, dude. It was funny. I know I do a lot of stuff in the card market, but Mac Jones his card stock was through the roof, and a lot of people ate a lot of money by buying rookie cards of Mac Jones. Kind of funny. What else, guys? Anything else? NFL you guys want to talk about? I know we were running through free agency and everything. I feel like we hit just about everything. I'm sure there will be some news coming out soon.
I feel like
Drew?
I got to talk about the Colts at least one time. They signed Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
And the Colts suck. They suck, man.
Who else? Did they get somebody else?
I will say Gardner. I'm glad to see Gardner getting paid, but he's a Case Keenum. That's how I see it. He's not good.
Yeah, I agree. He's Minshew doesn't mean anything to me. Drew, you want to talk, or I guess both of you, but Drew, you want to talk the Wolves? How are the Wolves doing? Switch it up to NBA real quick.
Wolves are struggling right now, but they had an awesome win the other night against the Clippers. Again, Anthony, I'm sorry. It just always falls on the day.
The Bucks
But,
beat them too, so that's all right. They just been getting slapped around.
But we need to step up. That's all you can say with Cat being out. And I think we're in third place now.
Yeah, you guys slipped down to third, one game back.
Thunder have lost a few too, so we're kind of hanging around. Nuggets, I feel
Nuggets
like
are hot.
win the conference, but
Yeah.
yeah, nothing else really to say except Anthony Edwards is a dog. He's a dog, and I think my predictions are going to be pretty close to what I said. I still have them on my fridge, so I got to send that pic.
After your trip, you'll have to you'll have to update us. The only team right now, though, the Celtics, I believe, last night clinched a playoff spot, so they're the first team to clinch. They're 9.5 games ahead of the Bucks. So honestly, at this point, obviously you give that up as Milwaukee, and you're just fighting for that second seed, which they're half a game ahead of the Cavs. I think they'll get a 2 or 3 seed.
Sean, I think you guys have only lost once since the break, haven't you?
Maybe twice. We lost the Warriors, but then we lost one the other night, I thought.
Didn't we lose to the Lakers?
Did we? Hold on, let me look real quick. I thought we lost one the other night because the road trip was kind of shitty. Yeah, the Kings whooped our asses. And the Lakers beat us by a point. So yeah, the road trip was brutal to us. We lost Warriors, Lakers, beat the Clippers, and then lost to the Kings, and then beat the Sixers yesterday. So I think 3 since the break.
All 3 were California teams?
Yeah.
So you're saying if Milwaukee doesn't play a Democratic state, they have a chance?
No comment. There's no, they defunded all the police in those areas, so they didn't feel safe. They were very nervous on edge the whole time.
What is happening?
Damian Lillard's more worried about fucking Glorilla or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Damian, you heard it here first. Damian Lillard fucked a gorilla, I think. That's what he said.
I heard her booty hole brown.
Oh, God. And it only took 32 minutes to get to the fun stuff for you guys. Well, once we go to NBA, all bets are off. So, sorry, listeners. If you made it this far, you deserve that one.
So you're saying Gorilla Talk's only for the NBA?
Anthony, you said that. I didn't say that.
I mean, I'm just reading between the lines. And yes, I know how to read.
I want to get your thoughts on something quick. So let's use Portland, Washington, and Houston. What do you think of those teams? They're difficult to bet on for me right now because Houston just whomped. I can't remember who it was last night. Maybe it was Washington. But these teams are terrible, aren't they? Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Rockets are bad. They just have a lot of young guys. But Sengun he's out for the season now, which was their stud at center, power forward. It hurt me in fantasy basketball, but I mean, he's out now. I don't know if that's gonna, I doubt that helps them at all, but they have a lot of young guys who are trying to make it. Anthony, did you go to a game that played against Houston or no?
No, I went to the Lakers, Spurs, and the Clippers Nets. Oh, I'll be next week. I'm gonna go see your guys' favorite team, the Indiana Pacers.
Oh, boo Hallie for us. Thank you. At least for me. The Oshkosh boy.
I'm excited to see Paul George.
There you go. Drew, I wouldn't bet on the Wizards ever. I hope you're not. They have 11 wins and they're fucking horrible.
They're good, dude. Is Tyus Jones there?
The craziest thing is like how funny like the Jordan Poole stuff just came down to reality. Like everyone was, oh my God, this dude's a baller on Golden State. And then he got his own team with Kyle Kuzma, and those are the 2 biggest fucking clowns in the league. Those guys will be down 40 points. They'll be throwing lobs off the backboard to each other and missing them.
The Draymond Green punching incident makes so much sense now.
He turned him into fucking Ryan Garcia. Just this one punch, and he CTE'd him real quick. Who was the other team, Drew, that you said? There was 3 teams.
Portland?
Let's see.
Blazers. I mean, they're trash. Simons has been hurt. Yeah, I don't know. They're just bad. They're bad. I don't know why you're betting on shitty teams. All right, last.
I'm doing like a 20-leg parlay, so they're just involved.
Just going for the big one.
I always go against them, and then they win.
Well, the Wizards are 2-8 in their last 10, so. The last thing, unless you guys have something else you want to talk about, and we don't have to spend too much time on it. Quick thoughts on Mike Tyson versus motherfucking Jake Paul. But I don't get why Tyson's doing this besides getting the money, but.
Is that Sean's going to say he's not going to watch it, and then he's going to watch it.
I probably won't on it. Oh, I might. I don't know. I'm 50-50.
Did you guys watch the Joshua Ngannou fight?
I mean, I saw it, yeah, but.
Did you see the knockout on social media?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I actually forgot that they were fighting, and then I all of a sudden saw, like, I got a notification about something, and I was like, oh shit. So yeah, it was wild. That was a big knockout, but yeah, I don't get why Tyson is doing this. I get he wants to like show that he's still in shape and shit, but I'm like, this can only hurt. I don't know. I hope he knocks out Jake Paul, but whatever. We've already talked too long about this.
Also, if you drink Prime, you're a devil worshiper. You're Satan. You know, can't support Logan Paul, KS Sly, all those people. Fuck
I
y'all.
I agree.
The devil. That wasn't me talking. That was management. That was
anything else you guys want to talk
Cody,
about?
Can we stop so I can get a Prime?
Anything else you guys want to hit? Otherwise, we can be good for this one since Drew's traveling.
By the way, so in the group chat, Drew said that he wasn't gonna be able to make it because he was gonna be at LAX, and I got offended thinking that you were coming to LA and not telling me. I was like, all right, cool, you know. Take you to a taco spot.
Dude, I'm glad you got offended. That's like inviting me now, so I'm coming out there.
Just booked this flight to LAX.
I just started singing Miley Cyrus in my head.
He's going to the.
Me and Sean got to plan something sometime, especially a boxing event for sure.
Oh fuck yeah! I have to. I know I've teased Anthony so many times to come to an event, and I still haven't been to one, so I need to.
Come on down.
It'll happen.
April 27th will be in beautiful Fresno, California.
Not beautiful. I will not be at that one.
April 20th will be probably in Brooklyn. No, we will be in Brooklyn, but we'll Ryan.
Yeah, it's true. You will be there for sure.
I'll be there.
We'll see if there's a fight, but you will be there.
Yeah, there will be a fight.
Oh, breaking news on the pod. Jimmy G is signing with the Rams.
Okay.
What happened to stepson Bennett?
That's a good question. What the fuck did happen to him?
Didn't he retire? Like he left the team, went away from the team?
Did he?
I thought he did.
Well, that's right. I think he got in trouble. I think there's some
some mental health or something like that.
He's taking football one day at a time. Is it because he has dementia or something? Because he's so fucking old or what? Yeah, I don't know. It says he's taking football one day at a time. That's good, stepson.
Well, how else do you do it?
I know. Taking this week by week. Oh fuck. All right. Well, next week I am in Florida. I leave for Florida tomorrow, so I will be gone. Anthony, I know you have a trip coming up, right?
Yep, I leave in 2 weeks to Europe.
Okay.
So maybe we'll get one early in the week.
Yep, we'll get one in following next week, and then Drew and I might have to smack a couple while you're gone. But good to go.
Well, all our Mexican listeners and downloads will drop.
Wi-Fi.
You want him to what? Pay for it? Oh, and
I want him to pay for.
I want you to pay for your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you pay for it. You're fucking going in and out. He's still saying his sentence.
I promise he doesn't have that bad of a stutter.
Is he fucking with us, or is it just that bad?
No, it's that bad.
Drew,
Now
buy
that I
some
know
fucking car Wi-Fi, dude.
Now that I know that he's in Wisconsin, it all makes sense.
Yeah, he's going through a cow pasture right now. It's not his fault. Fuck, and he's gone. He always leaves early. I love it. All right, well, thank you for listening, guys. We'll be back soon. Bye.
Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. When a circle off the square glass, from the triangle for a star pass. New era in the scrimmage from the tip off. Sip and go, celebrate a smoky thick broad. Underdog, make it to the contender. Coming through this header when you're straight fender benders. Stopping in the octagon, swinging in circles. Research the game like your name's Steve Urkel. This game time, coach with a PT, B&B PC. Tap in and beat the Southpaw finna leave y'all shook.